before you start those here, we've got a pair of Loake L1s. Not an expensive shoe, but a nice looking shoe. It's been nicely worn in, this shoe, and it's been sent down with a heel missing off one and the other heel hanging off. So, oh, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. Look, there you go. So these want new heels on. However, the sole is paper thin. Super thin. So, we can, on this shoe here, on these pair of Loake L1s, the cheaper range of the Loake shoes, this wants something doing with the sole. If you just want the heel, you want them sending back. How much is a heel on those, Paul? Just a straightforward rubber heel? $16.95. It's a bargain. That's not each, that's for the pair of them. So, $16.95 for your heels. Your sole, I keep pressing that because I can nearly see through that sole. This here is a rubber cover sole, which is a cheaper option on a shoe like this to have a cover sole. A cover sole on there, Paul, with the toes built up and everything you need to do?
You're looking about £26-ish.
£26, so that's...
Ideally, we could do with something a little bit stouter.
Okay, so you could have a new leather sole on, if the gentleman likes a leather. So if we put a half leather sole on there...
About £60.
With the heels. So you could spend £60 on those, put them back exactly as they need to be, or you could be round about the £45 with a rubber sole on. Okie doke. So £60 or £45 on those, or we just put a heel on and you get another couple of days wear out of those before that sole goes through. Here we have a beautiful pair of shoes, really nice. I can't see what they are. They look like something from Trickers, but beautiful shoes. Anyway, that's a really nice shoe. Had some sort of 10 bob swerver repair on there before. He's had a sole on, riveted on, not stitched on. Too much ground away on the welt, but we can recover that. So this is why it's all coming away, because it was never stitched on, this sole. Whoever's done this has just nailed it. Few nails there, and just nailed it on instead of stitching it on. So now all that's gaping there. But this shoe can be put right. It's a lovely old shoe. It wants a bit of polish, obviously wants some laces, but at the same time it wants a back lining in there. Look, on the pair of them, new back linings, that's all destroyed. So what can you do with that? Paul, just come and have a quick look at these here and give me some prices and options on these here, please. This lovely old pair of shoes. It's coming away there. It's coming away there, so it wants to strip down. If this has a half sole on, the heels aren't particularly bad. So you could just retrim the heels and put a half leather sole stitched on properly as it should be.
You'd be about the £60 mark with
£60. Okay, that's so again, £60 mark on those with leather sole stitched on. Heels remain because you're only halfway down that heel. You know, you might look at it and think you're well down, but you're not. You're about halfway down, and the shoe wears to the way you walk, so the wear rate slows down. So you'd be £60 for leather sole stitched on properly, not this 10 bob swerver job that's been done, and back linings round the back there. Look, you see how all that's just going to mush, which is going to kill the shoes. So again, probably wants £60 spending on it. Over here we now have a pair of Trickers. Okay, so a new pair of Trickers nowadays. New pair of Trickers, just so you know where you are. 535, is it? I think 535 on a pair of Trickers. I know it's 585 for a boot. 535 on a pair of shoes. So this is an asset. This is an asset you've got here. This beautiful old pair of Trickers. And the sole is nearly through. Not bad. You know, if I was sending any back to you without soling, it would be these Trickers. So you can get a little bit longer with them. Paul, to put a standard heel on here, just a standard rubber heel, is $16.95. To put this nice combination, the best heel, the most expensive heel, it just wears really, really well, $24.95. So you can have $16.95 or $24.95 for the best heels on there. The laces are goosed. I'll throw you some laces in. They cost me £5, but you can have a pair. And these will get a polish. They'll look a little bit better with a polish, but not great. But the sole is getting quite thin. But you can go a little bit longer on those. So where did we say we were on that? Sorry, we were at heels on there. Yeah, just heels. You can rewind this video and check on these prices and come back to us, tell us where you want to be. This pair here, pair of Barkers, lovely looking boot, pair of Barkers. The sole's not bad, it's just the heel. Day-night heel on there to match the sole like it had originally.
$24.95.
$24.95. So let's recap. $24.95. Pair of beautiful trickers, worth a fortune. A pair of trickers like these, so you can have a $24.95 or a $16.95. $16.95 is for your remold 10 bob swerver heels, proper heel. $24.95. $24.95. We've done 50 quid there. This pair, Paul said to stitch on a sole, a nice leather sole, and that gets all this problem here sorted out. And that leather's pretty thin anyway. So that will leave your heels on because you've got some more wear in there. And we know farmers Norfolk, you're a little bit tight. Let's be honest, a little bit tight with your money. So you could spend £60 on here. Did we say, Paul? Sole stitched on, leave the heels. What did we say on that? Sorry, leather sole. £60, yeah. For leather sole stitched on, leave the heels and the back linings. That's it. That's the back linings. Yeah. And then this pair of lowly Loakes. The sole is so thin. There's daylight coming through there. $16.95 for a cheap heel, but really, if you like walking on leather, and it looks like you do, it wants a new leather sole stitching on there, not nailed on like you've seen there, so they come away stitched on there, and that would be heel and leather sole stitched on, £60 again. Or you could have the rubber sole, but I wouldn't. It's not where you want to be. So hopefully you've got an idea of where we want to be with these. If you just say yes, we will do exactly what we've just said. If you want any more doing, tell us. But if you want any less doing, tell us. But if not, just send us back a yes, crack on, and we'll get them sorted for you. This is just a quick message for you to remember to have a quick look on our website. We keep doing bits and bobs to the website, putting a few videos on and such. So I think it's time to check out our website at The Shoe Healer.